I now request Rotarian Lata Vikram to accompany our District Governor, Rotarian Ramakrishna PK, to the dais. And Rotarian Soumya R. Shetty to accompany Assistant Governor, Rotarian Dr. Ravi Shankar Rao, to the dais and also take her place. Accompany Zonal Lieutenant Rotarian Prashant Rai to the dais and take his place. All the dignitaries are seated on their dais. Let's give them a warm round of applause. Blessings through a prayer by road actor Laksha Rai.
Gauri Nandana Gajanana Girijanandana Gajanana Gauri Nandana Gajanana Girijanandana Gajanana Parvati Nandana Gajanana Gajanana Shubhanana Pahi Prabhoma Pahi Prasanna Gauri Nandana Gajanana Girijanandana Gajanana Shanmukha Sodhara Gajanana Girijanandana Gajanana Gauri Nandana Gajanana Girijanandana Gajanana Girijanandana Gajanana.
District Governor, Rotarian Ramakrishna PK, Assistant Governor, Rotarian Dr. Ravi Shankar Rao, Zonal Lieutenant, Rotarian Prashant Rai, Immediate Past President, Rotarian Soumya Shetty, President-elect, Dr. Ananthan, Secretary of the Club, Lata Vikram, Officers of the Rotary District 3181, Assistant Governors and Zonal Lieutenants of Zone 2 and 3, Presidents and Secretaries of our sister clubs, past Assistant Governors, spouses of all our invitees, special guests, members of the Rotary Club of Ralakata, their families, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome all of you to this program of the official visit of the District Governor, Rotarian Ramakrishna PK, to our club. Your presence here is a great source of encouragement for all of us here at the Rotary Club of Ralakata. In particular, I would like to extend a hearty welcome to our District Governor, Rotarian Ramakrishna PA. We are grateful to you, sir, for having chosen Ralakata Club for your maiden official visit. We deeply appreciate your leadership and the quiet dignity you bring with you to the district. Hearty welcome to you, sir. A great source of strength for us is our Assistant Governor, Rotarian Dr. Ravi Shankar Rao, who, as all of you know, is one of our club member, and that is a great honor for all of us. Warm welcome to you, sir. Our young Zonal Lieutenant, Rotarian Prashant Rai, has always been approachable and has brought in a lot of enthusiasm to our club. We are indeed happy to welcome you, sir, to this program. It is very encouraging to see so many people who have responded to our invitation and have come here this evening. The officers of the Rotary District 3181, all the Assistant Governors and Zonal Lieutenants of Zone 2 and 3, President and Secretaries of Rotary Clubs of Zone 2 and 3, past Assistant Governors, a warm and respectful welcome to each and every one of you. I also acknowledge the presence of spouses of the various officers who have been so kind to spare their Sunday evening to our club. I'm happy you are here, and a special welcome to all of you. The members and families of my own club, Ralakata, of course, we are here as hosts, but nevertheless it's my duty to welcome all of you. I'm happy to welcome everyone else who have responded to our invitation and are here to make our evening very special. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. With these words of welcome, let me once again say how happy I am that all of you are here with us to make this official visit of our governor to our club very meaningful. Thank you.
I now invite IPDG Rotarian Vikram Datta to welcome our district governor. Rotarian K. Ravindra Shetty Ulidottu will now present a memento to our assistant governor PHF Rotarian Dr. Ravi Shankar Rao. Rotarian Rajivi Kempumannu gives a warm welcome to our zonal lieutenant Rotarian Prashant Rai. In our midst, we have a distinguished Rotarian, a powerful speaker, a living encyclopedia of Rotary's values and vision, a guiding force and a beacon of leadership. He is none other than the District Governor of Rotary District 3181, Rotarian Ramakrishna PK. I would now request Rotarian Dr. Ananthan to come forward and introduce him.
It is with great pleasure that I would like to introduce our District Governor, Rotarian Major Donor, PK Ramakrishna sir. Ramke, as he is fondly known in very many circles, was born on the 23rd December 1952 at Orgam in Kolar Goldfields. He did his graduation from KGF First Grade College, and later he joined Manasa Gangotri in Mysore and did his MSc in Organic Chemistry. He joined the Central Electrochemical Research Institute in Karaikudi and worked there for a year on mercuric oxide button batteries, which is actually having a classified area for the defense forces. And this was a project for tracing a lost Air Force pilot and was called SARA. That means Sea, Air, Rescue and Homing. And it's a very important for our defense projects. During that time, he was handling mercury, which is quite toxic, and mercury poisoning is also known. And there was some work done on Minamata disease, which is part of the mercury poisoning. Later, he joined Sunanda Aromatic Industries in Mysore and worked in the lab producing many interesting fragrance intermediates for incense, soaps and cosmetic. He started his own fragrance chemicals manufacturing unit. It's called Flower Synth in 1981. The unit manufactures about 100 ingredients for fragrance and flavor industry and is a life member of the Flavor and Fragrance Association of India, also called FAI. He is a partner of Wellbloom Agro Products, a firm manufacturing plant growth promoters, and is the director of a startup company called Regain Biotechnology Private Limited. He is also a member of the American Chemical Society and is a practitioner of Neuro-Linguistic Program. He joined Rotary Mysore Midtown in 1986. And when Rotary was just trying to break the 1 million member, I think probably sir was the 1 millionth member. He was the president of the club between 1995 and 96, when the RI theme was Act with Integrity, Serve with Love, and Work for Peace. And he was the assistant governor between 2000 and 2001. At the district level, he was the RILA chairman, WCS chair, district conference food committee chair, district joint secretary, district Rotaract award chairman, and district grant subcommittee chairman for 8 terms, including in 22-23. And has done many matching grants and global grants. As DGSC, he attended the first invited TRF stewardship seminar in Mumbai, which was chaired by the then RI President Jonathan Mujigabe. A 4 Avenue Service awardee, he received the District Rotary Foundation citation in 2001 and 2. He participated as a trainer for the pre-pets, pets, district assemblies, AGTS, within and outside the district. His hobbies include table tennis, carom, ball badminton, and also he's into meditation, reading, research, and fragrance. And also he knows Tamil very well, which is when I like him very much because I also know a lot of Tamil. And he spoke to me in very nice Tamil. And with these few words, I'd like to introduce our district governor and welcome him to our club. Thank you, sir.
On behalf of the President and all the members of Rotary Club of Ralkata, I am here with presenting before you a brief report from the day of installation till date. And on 2nd July, first club assembly was conducted by the Assistant Governor Rotarian Dr. Ravi Shankar Rao prior to the installation ceremony to be held on 9th July. On 9th July, we, the Rotarians of Rotary Club of Ralkata, took oath for respective positions assigned for the Rotary year 2025-26 in the installation ceremony held at Eden Club, Mangalore, under the guidance of Major Donor Rotarian Dr. B. Devdas Rai. On the day, launched the district project Jal Jameen Jungle by handing over the saplings to the guests and members of the club. On 12th July, an interactive awareness session was held at Sri Durga Parameshwari Higher Primary School, Talapadi, and distributed saplings, books and reusable materials to the students. Vanamahotsava program was held at Vidyaratna School, Ralkata, and 250 saplings were distributed among the students. On 14th July, second club assembly by the Assistant Governor, Rotarian Dr. Ravishankar Rao, board meeting was held for the year's activities and preliminary arrangements for the district governor's official visit. Third club assembly prior to district governor's official visit was held on 2nd August. End Polio Now campaign initiation by the district. The polio hundi of Rotary Club of Ralkata was placed at the premises of one of our member Rotarian Purushottam Anjan's Hotel Ranjit, Ralkata. We thank Rotarian Purushottam Anjan for his support in creating awareness and providing a platform for community contributions. On 5th August, installation of new office bearers of Interact Club was held at Vidyaratna English Medium School, Ralkata. Raksha Bandhana program was held on 7th August with the Brahma Kumaris at Ishwarya Vidyalaya, Tokkotu. Artida Nempu program was held on 7th August jointly with Rotary Club of City and Rotary Club Seaside. On this occasion, two artists, Devdas Kapikad and Timmappa Kullal, were felicitated. All the dues were paid, RI, SAR1, district dues and Rotary News. Today, on the official visit of district governor, visited Sri Somanatheshwara Temple, Someshwara, our signature project at Nagavana, Ullalabail, Durga Parameshwari Temple, Talapadi. Then we visited an Anganwadi in Talpadi, where upcoming plans to cover the play area for safety and security were discussed. Then we visited Sri Durga Higher Primary School, Talapadi. The district governor interacted with the students and distributed drawing books and cursive writing books. District governor also inspected the site of our upcoming project with the Akshaya Foundation, the Mangalore Animal Care Center, a CSR funded project worth rupees 65 lakhs. We visited Alabeguttu, where members of Rotarian Prabhakar Rai and Rotarian Prafalla Rai showcased the traditions of Dakshina Kannada and demonstrated a day in the paddy fields. The Alabe family felicitated the district governor, followed by a traditional meal. We visited a government child adoption center at Bondel, where the club handed over food and clothes to the infants. This was followed by a visit to Snehadeepa orphanage, where groceries were donated to the inmates. We concluded the morning session with lunch. We extend our heartfelt thanks to District Governor, District Secretary Umesh Sir, Assistant Governor, IPDG, President IPP, Rotarian KR Shetty, Rotarian JP Rai, Rotarian Rupa R Shetty, Rotarian Prabhakar Rai and Rotarian Prafalla Rai for their support and participation in making morning program a grand success. Thank you.
Birthdays and anniversaries of July and August. And to do the honors, may I invite on stage Rotarian Rajivi Kempumandu, Director Club Service, to take us through this joyful segment.
Vada Subhashayagalu, Sri Hari, son of Rotarian Anantan, August 2nd. Rotarian Lata, August 2nd. Suprita, wife of Rotarian Vinay, August 5th.
Requesting all to give a round of applause.
Prapti, daughter of Rotarian Girish Halwa, 15th August. Rotarian Dr. Anantan, 17th August. Rotarian Prabhakar Rai, 24th August. Rotarian Dr. Subramanyam, August 26. Prashamsha Rai, daughter of Rotarian Prabhakar Rai, Prafulla Rai, 31st August. Marriage anniversary, Rotarian Dr. R.K. Shetty and Shanta R. Shetty, 23rd August. Rotarian Haridas and Ashwani, 29 August.
PHF Rotarian Dr. Ravi Shankar Rao to release the club bulletin and share a few words with us.
Friends, it has been a long and satisfying day today with our District Governor, Rotarian P.K. Ramakrishna, being with us every step of the way. May I say that it must have been a moving experience. In terms of the physicality of the movement at one level, because we travelled from Mangalore to Someshwara, to Talapadi, to Devipura, to Naringana, to Ullalbail, to Yayadi, and to Bondel, and back to Mangalore. It was a very wide circuit, but the idea was to show our district governor the range of activities that the Rotary Club of Ralakata does. And I think in that, even though it was a little breathless and a little tiring, it was worth every step of the way, and we were able to offer to our district governor a glimpse of what the Rotary Club of Ralakata is and what it does. At the same time, I must say it was a moving experience, not merely in terms of the physicality of the movement, but also in terms of what we experienced and what we saw. What we saw was the light of passion for learning in the eyes of little children who could not afford to go to school. It is that we saw, and it is that Rotary gives to us, this very special opportunity to look into the eyes of the younger generation and to understand their predicaments and their plight. It gave us an opportunity to be moved by the plight of little babies who had been abandoned by parents, or who had been surrendered by parents, or had been subjected to different kinds of abuse and put into an orphanage. And we were able to see how those little kids are rallying up to the claims of life and how they are trying to retain their faith in life. Where else can we get this other than in Rotary? Rotary is the one organization that allows us this beautiful understanding of the world in which we live. And we today, all the members of our club were grateful that we were Rotarians. Everywhere we went, we were told the first persons to come to our rescue was Rotary. The first persons to come to our rescue was Rotary. The first organization to approach us was Rotary. So it was Rotary, Rotary, Rotary all the way. And therefore, ladies and gentlemen, I can do no better than to say, very simply, that I am glad that I am a Rotarian today. Thank you very much.
I now invite our Zonal Lieutenant, Rotarian Prashant Rai, to share his greetings with us.
I don't have to talk much, but since it is a governor's visit, he will have the talk. And first of all, congratulations to President Rotarian Dr. Anita Ravishankar, District Governor Ramki sir, the rest of the dignitaries on the dais and off the dais. I think, I've been associated with this club from past 8-9 years. And I feel that this club is really a strong club and, with a strong membership. And they're doing a wonderful job. We can see today's itinerary. I saw it, which was sent to me. So there are several programs which they made. And just a couple of days back, when we had this try Aatida Nenapu, one person was just saying, Akala July 1st week installation ande, August 10th Akala DJ ande, Nana Kaikar Kutta Manjapoli. I said, no, this club is not like that. It's not going to sleep because we already have an example of it. Lot of ages from this club. And nevertheless, to forget our DG, a wonderful DG they had, and such a small club and doing such a great job. I think hats off to them. Thank you very much, sir. It's an inspiration for all of us. Thank you so much.
Lecture halls of London School of Economics, from the bustling streets of Paris, Norway, London, to the quiet rural lanes of Mangalore where stray animals wait for their daily meal, from rescuing and giving shelter to women in crisis to sustaining women in hardships. President of Rotary Club of Ralkata, Rotarian Dr. Anita Ravishankar's journey has been one of its purpose, perseverance and profound compassion. The club documents have been formally handed over to the district governor. Now it's time for the President, Dr. Anita, to share about today's visit and club's projects.
District Governor, Rotarian Ramakrishna PK, dignitaries on the dais and distinguished invitees and friends. It is with a sense of anticipation and excitement that I stand before you on the occasion of the official visit of the District Governor, Rotarian Ramakrishna PK, to our club. Excitement because we have the District Governor with us, and anticipation because it's hardly a month since we had our installation, and we have an entire 11 months ahead of us to do our various projects and activities. May I say that for a 1-month-old baby club, a newly installed club, the new team of the club has managed fairly well, organizing a number of good projects as highlighted by the Secretary in her report. My task is here only to talk about the work that we plan to do in the year ahead. Any amateur or veteran in Rotary would know the importance of TRF to such an extent that we are sometimes led to believe that Rotary is TRF and TRF is Rotary. We at RCD have realized its importance and therefore have been contributing a minimum of $25 per Rotarian every year, and this has made us eligible to receive a banner from the Rotary International. This year too, we will continue to contribute $25 plus $3 for Pulse Polio. We will of course consider making this to $5 as requested by the DRFC PDG Rankanath Bhatt. While TRF is definitely very important as it contributes to big projects worldwide, we cannot afford to look away from the harsh grassroots level realities that our club is rooted in. It is here that the 10 district projects announced by our district governor gains significance. These 10 district projects that have been listed out are definitely pointers, but we are not going to see them as individual projects to be done and dusted, but rather we see them as connected and contributing to the overall development of society. Hence, each area is important to us. Women take importance in our projects this year, not because the Rotary Club of Ralkata has a woman president and secretary, but because we realize that none of us can afford to leave women behind en route to development. In a country where women comprise 50% of the population, the reality is that this large percentage lacks access to resources such as education, technical, medical and legal knowledge, is hardly skilled, or they are semi-skilled, malnourished as well as anemic. Thereby, they become a drain on the economy and society, and they are in no position to contribute to the overall development of a country. It is here that we have realized that empowering women through education, economic opportunities and healthcare can contribute very significantly to not only their families but also to the communities and society as a whole. Besides this, they would also be able to make informed decisions within their families and outside. Keeping this in mind and partnering with Gram Panchayats, schools, colleges, medical colleges and NGOs, several training programs in legal literacy, financial literacy, self-defense and cervical cancer awareness are being planned by the Rotary Club of Ralkata for school, college students and the local communities. While talking with NSS and Red Cross authorities and colleges, we have come to understand that the percentage of women donating blood is very low when compared to men. This is not because they are not interested in donating blood, but because most of them are anemic and malnutritioned. So if we aid more girls and women to donate blood, then we need to think of programs to improve their nutritional levels and make them less anemic and less obese. In fact, a recent study in 2023 that was conducted in coastal Karnataka revealed that 69% of women here are overweight, they are obese, they are malnutritioned. So therefore, we need to take better care of them. Now, this can be achieved only by collaborative efforts of parents, school authorities, primary care physicians, and organizations such as Rotary. Now, keeping in mind this, the Rotary Club of Derlakate is launching a series of immunity and health awareness training programs, lectures, and demonstrations for our adolescent girls and women. The first of this series is starting this Tuesday, the 12th of August, at Devipura, centering around the Devipura Anganwadi Center, where women and children will receive training and demonstration of healthy home foods to improve their nutrition and boost immunity. 6th health camps have also been planned, co-partnering with medical colleges around Derlakate. Save a Life through CPR is targeted for both schools, college students, drivers of auto rickshaws, government offices, and communities with an emphasis on women. We will also continue to support abandoned and orphaned children and children whose parents are affected with AIDS. Through these programs, we will link 5 of the project areas, that is Project Positive Health, Cervical Cancer, Save a Life, CPR, aiding and helping girls to donate blood, and Swavalamba Shri, empowering women. Now, under the Anganwadi upgradation, a plan and estimation has been drawn to upgrade infrastructure in an Anganwadi in Talapadi as well as another one in Kinya. This would be approximately a total cost of ₹1 lakh. Conserving natural resources and promoting sustainability is another focus that we would be working on. Working with Interact clubs in schools, the Jal, Jameen and Jungle focuses, this would be the focus that would be taken up. Tree plantation has already been implemented in 2 schools, and we will continue to do this activity during the next 2 months. Children will be taught the importance of protecting the environment through conservation of natural resources, promoting sustainable methods of cultivation and recycling of waste. In fact, just yesterday, our Interact Club members, along with other school children, were given an exposure to traditional methods of paddy cultivation. More such programs are planned. Children would also be exposed to initiatives that collect and recycle waste, such as converting biodegradable offerings into fertilizers for farmers. Through these activities, it is hoped that children would imbibe the values of environmental protection. Under support to children of government schools, we have a joint project with Rotary Club of Bangalore North, where the infrastructure development of a government-aided school is to be taken up at the cost of 5 lakhs. Along with this, it is also proposed to provide school bags, books, pens, indoor sports equipments to the school children. Training students with soft skills is another activity that is being planned. In fact, today we had a distribution of books and pens in the school. This is a round-the-clock activity that the Rotary Club of Derlakate takes up. In India, the percentage of senior citizens is currently about 10.5% of the population and is projected to double by 2050. The added challenge is that this increase in the elderly population is also accompanied by a decline in the proportion of children, thereby making the proportion of elderly very vulnerable. Care centers have come up to take care of elderly. This is where Sandhya Suraksha becomes meaningful and imperative to adopt as a project. We at the RC Club of Derlakate have always involved ourselves with 2 of these care centers. This year too, we will be taking up programs in these 2 care centers to honor and keep up the dignity of the elders by having medical talks, camps, and positive energy and happiness sessions, and also by providing them food. It is to the credit of our governor that he has allowed individual Rotary clubs to choose their own need-based club project. We are happy to bring to his attention that we have chosen to work in the area of animal care. We have been successful in negotiating with the Gram Panchayat at Naringana to secure a plot of 2 acres of land to establish the Mangalore Animal Care Centre. This project is being implemented in association with the Akshaya Foundation and animal care experts in Mangalore. The facility would include a veterinary hospital, an animal ambulance, and a crematorium. Needless to say that this facility would be the first of its kind in Mangalore. I must place on record the club's gratitude to IPDG Rotarian Vikram Datta for liaising with the Akshaya Foundation, and to Rotarian Prabhakar Rai and Rotarian Girish Alva of our club, who helped facilitate the sanction of the land for the project. With this, all 10 areas of the district projects proposed would be covered during this Rotary year. As I conclude, I must place on record the immense help and mentoring the club receives from our very own IPDG Vikram Datta. He is available to our club anytime. Thank you, sir, for all the care and commitment you show for all our club activities. We are indeed indebted to you and look forward to your continued support. With this bird's eye view of our proposed activities for the coming Rotary year, I seek our district governor's wise counsel to strengthen our resolve to do good. I also request the district leaders present here, as well as the president and secretaries of the various clubs, for their support. Let us unite to do good. Thank you, and Jai Hind.
Who have distinguished themselves through the excellence of their work. Rotarians, ladies and gentlemen, the Paul Harris Fellow recognition is a prestigious honor bestowed by the Rotary International for his significant contributions to the Rotary Foundation, with PHF 4+ representing continued generosity and commitment to service. Let us mark an important moment in the TRF history of Rotary Club of Ralkata by inviting immediate past district governor and the TRF chairman, Rotarian Vikram Datta. With a sense of privilege, may I now invite our district governor, Rotarian Ramakrishna PK, to pin the medal on IPDG Rotarian Vikram Datta. May I now invite immediate past president, Rotarian Soumya R. Shetty, to receive this honor and request our district governor to present the certificate. Recognizes exemplary initiatives and achievements by our young leaders. I'm happy to bring to you that one of our Interact clubs from Vidya Ratna English Medium School has won the Club Excellence Award. The president of Vidya Ratna English Medium School, Rotarian K. Ravindra Shetty Ulidottu, a member of our club, will now come forward and receive the certificate from the district governor. Rotarian Lata Vikram will now announce the district governor's selection of our club members to the district committee and zonal committee.
District and zonal leaders, IPDG Rotarian Vikram Datta. District Mentor, District Governor Advisory Board, District Awards Chairman, District Balloting Chairman, RI Awards Recognition Chairman, Rotary Action Plan Chairman. Chairman International Service, Corporate Social Responsibility. Rotarian K. Ravindra Shetty, Vice Chairman Committee for Employer-Employee Relations. Rotarian Soumya R. Shetty, Vice Chairperson Diversity, Equality and Inclusion. Rotarian Dr. Ananthan R. Vice Chairman, Committee for Hearing Impaired and Artificial Limb. Thank you.
In our district governor, we have a dedicated Rotarian and enterprising entrepreneur, a major donor for Rotary Foundation, a spiritual person, an empathetic soul, and a very embodiment of poise and dignity.
President of this wonderful club, Dr. Anita Ravishankar, immediate past Governor Vikram Datta, my good friend, AG Dr. Ravishankar, Honorary Secretary Lata Vikram, Zonal Lieutenant Prashant Rai, President, Secretaries, past AGs, future leaders, I think all of you, friends, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. At the outset, I would like to congratulate my good friend, immediate past Governor Vikram, for the wonderful achievement last year. Kindly give him a big round of applause. I also thank President-elect Ananthan for giving a very detailed description of me, which probably I had told many of the clubs to cut it short at least by 1/10 or so. In fact, giving a lot of details and probably taking away some of my time to speak to you. A very big introduction. So maybe later on in the next few clubs I'll see that it is introduced, and maybe in a few lines just that this is Ramakrishna PK, and that should be okay. Now on PK, some people used to call me PK, and this particular industry I told the watchman, tell your boss PK has come. And this guy calls, sir, koi PK aaya hai. And you know what happened, isn't it? Yeah, Prashant Rai also gave a small bit of concern regarding clubs where I visit immediately in August. So once the governor's visit is over, everything is over and they can relax. Well, that's not so with Ralakata. In fact, it was one of the wonderful governor's official visit I had today, a big learning for me, especially visiting some of the very nice temples. I've never gone alone to temples. I've always been taken by people. And I have to thank the Ralakata team for doing this wonderful, service to me, especially Someshwar with sir coming around and taking me there. I mean, a lot of energy there. Doing this practice of meditation, some of you will get this kinesiology, they call it. Your skin hair will stand up whenever there's a vibration around you, and that has happened to me at this particular temple. It's a wonderful temple. Thank you again, Ralakata members. Yeah, wonderful. Both the Honorary Secretary Lata Vikram and your President has rounded up the entire mornings with it. So I don't get anything to say about it. But I'll just say some aspects which really pushed me into almost crying. Now, some of the moving moments I had this morning was the moment when I visited that adoption center, seeing the 11 babies there, and that Sarita madam telling us, sir, this girl is the daughter of a husband and wife who came and threw this baby here because earlier to this child, 2 boys were born and I don't want this girl. Immediately some of us reacted, you should have shown me that man, would have beaten him up, black and blue. But her thoughts are, supposing we had returned the baby to the person, probably he would have killed the child, isn't it? So with that, probably he had given this baby girl to be saved. So that's a very moving moment. And your Sneha Deepa, again, there were, I think, about 23 girls studying in various colleges, schools, trying to become normal human beings. And the girl who prayed, I was watching her face. She prayed for every one of us. And when Madam Anita Vikram told her The prayer is also for you. You will also get better. She was not at all courageous to receive that message. She was even drowned in that pain. Will it be? Will it be like this for me? Will it be like you? How you are now, will it be the same for me? Now that you can see the pain in those people. And what have you done? You have given a lot of groceries and most of the clubs. Again, courtesy Ranjan Rao, Assistant Governor, who again recommended that adoption center, again adopted that Sneha Deep. Give a big round of applause. Now these are the people we look for. These are the people we look for in the society. He need not be a Rotarian. He need not be a Rotarian. Just see the gathering here. A 19-member club. And what is the strength here? At least minimum 3-4 times. Don't you think that's a great fellowship? And Ralakata needs a very big round of applause? Yes. Excellent. Now, these are the a few projects I visited. The other project was a grand feast, which was off the records, like, Rotarian Prabhakar Rai and Prafulla Rai and family of Alabiguttu family. Okay, we went there to witness a gathering of a lot of people, very much. And Prashant Rai was saying, Prabhakar Rai was saying, sometimes we gather 180 family members for this kind of arti ceremony. 180. And where are we today? We don't want our parents to stay with us. We go to USA, forget the parents. And here, all the brothers, the whole family, 180 of them celebrating, having fun, having a fundraise in that water pool or whatever, that sand, muddy sand. I think the long lost cultural heritage or cultural relations we have with people are reborn in a few places, and one such has been with Prabhakar Rai and family, and most of you. Culture is very strong with Bangalore, and I am aware of that. Very, very strong. All of you are doing it. Congratulations to all of you. I always wondered, now again, your TRF, we had a wonderful club assembly, and most of the time the edgy situation becomes when asking for money. And we come to this Rotary Foundation contributions. We request, your club has a goal of about $2,000. Can you improve on that? Can you improve on that $1,900 or $2,000? Now, you would have agreed, yes, you give $25 per person to the Rotary Foundation. But do you know the program of the recent programs Rotary Foundation has done? The recent ones are the program of scale. And the 5th program is announced, a $2 million program where a club need not give a single pie. July 31st was the last date for application of that program of scale. In India, somebody from here, Mangalore, somebody from Delhi had come to Mangalore, and that person called me, and even we have signed that. Some some project on that for program of scale. Now, how does a program of scale work? Just like you doctors, most of you are doctors, evidence-based practice you do. On evidence, you give this medicine. Okay? So similarly, when the first program was done, it could be a malaria eradication. You had evidence to prove, yes, this vaccination, this medicine is going to cure Africa of malaria. You have proof. Rotary Foundation chips in $2 million. Bill Gates Foundation chips in $2 million. Somebody else chips in so many $1 million. Finally, the grant is $36 million, achieving 90% of malaria cases are down. You have saved so many people. Your contribution has gone to that. Even the World Fund is your money. Whatever we give, half of it goes to the World Fund and half of it comes to us. So this is one thing. And this fifth grant which I spoke to you of $2 million, when they announced it to Colombia to find pathways of making peace, the first program of scale awarded to the first focus area is peace and conflict resolution. Now, on this, when they announced $2 million, the World Food Foundation of USA said, we are chipping in another $1 million for it. So it became $3 million. Over a period of time, this will become more and more, and this will happen. Now, peace, I don't know how it's going to be, exist later on with the fighting going on. In the last Cochin Institute, we had this Palki, what's her name? Palki Sharma talking to us. How many conflicts do you know which is happening in the world today? How many conflicts? Yes, any guesses? How many conflicts? How many wars are going on? Any guesses? She said 30 conflicts are happening in the world today, and we are only stuck with about 4 or 5. You have the Israel war, you have the Ukraine war, and then you have India-Pakistan, you have China. But she says 30 conflicts exist. So to solve such conflicts, we also have a program, the Peace Fellowship Scholarships, again funded from the foundation, again money used by your contribution and my contribution, which again goes. So in all this, probably you will realize that yes, my money is going to a good cause, a good program. And all the expenses, everything you can see on the net, you need not be a Rotarian to know, go into the net and find out what is the foundation spending, how much. It's about 8% of whatever you give. That is the kind of expenses they have, which is the lowest. And Charity Navigator has rated us as the best charity in an institution for the, I think, 16th time. I mean, think about it. Not necessarily that you should donate. You can always request another person to donate. Now, I was also asking, when can you ask a person to donate money? When is the good time? Now, always it happens. Hey, no, this is not the good season. He is having so much problems at home. Why should I ask? Whenever you ask, you have only 2 answers. Yes? Yes, I will give, or no. So you have only 2 answers. You ask and he says no, that's over. Okay? You ask and you say, okay, let me consider it, you still have time. So the time is not it's not momentous there. You can always ask him any point of time. Any point of time you ask a person, can you donate money to this particular project? Now you saw a government school being adopted recently. In the morning I went there. There are only about 9 children. Now what will happen to the 9 children if nothing happens further? Now I would like to participate. This 9 children to be shifted over to another school, educated. I will also contribute to the education if this school doesn't function. So you could think on that line, at least the 9 children who are so nice, so, you should see their eyes. They were so happy to receive some small donations the club has made to them. But you should not let it go just because, the government is not helping out. You should look after their lives. And that is all about changing lives. That's what Rotary does, changing lives of people. So this we should do, and I am ready to participate in that program. And again, the action group chief is here, Sandeep is here. Now I was talking at the club assembly also. To be very, very active, you can join an action group. And one such action group is Environment Sustainability Action Group, Rotary Action Group, SRAG. It's one such action group where you can join, your Interact members can join, you can participate, you can know what is happening around the world. Such great information you have, except that I don't, though I am made a member by Sandeep, I can only see, I will read it, I will not respond, simply because it will take away some of my time. So I recommend that you join some action groups and see that action group works. Action group is a group where you can get information also. You have some dirt or like e-waste collected, you don't know what to do, whom to give it to, and all that. You can put it on that WhatsApp group. You will have an immediate answer. The closest is Bangalore. Contact this man. I think you call it by some other name. You call that person. You will arrange that the e-waste is removed from your place. Now again, somebody is going to fund it. That you don't bother. But your e-waste is sort of solved. It's a very good action group. Then I have my monthly Man Ki Baat program, which was introduced again because of suggestions from Rotarians. So any suggestion you have, you please tell me. Now Ramki, this is what is not happening. I would like you to look at this area. Yes, we can suggest, we can do it. One such Rotarian was Rotarian from the E Club, what's his name, who had come to me in the office and said, Ramki, I would like you to repeat what Narendra Modi is doing. He speaks every month to the entire people in India, so why don't you also speak? I said, okay, provided you do it, because he's a computer savvy guy. He said, I'll do it everything, nothing. We just have to buy that Google, whatever it is, or sometimes you get it free also. So yes, there I was, and I gave this talk, and again the feedback of Rotary News came up, and that also is running. So like that, you can also suggest. Now this area is something you can do in this area. Your suggestion will be valid. Now this time the Man Ki Baat will be on the 1st of September. Then the greatest achievement is the conference. Now Rotary International says, according to the rules, a conference is not a must. You need not conduct a conference. But then when will I see all my Rotarians? When will all of you meet again, enjoy yourself? So we decided we'll go ahead with the conference. Yes, the governor also is going ahead with the conference. Yes, you won't have a Rotary International President representative coming to your conference. There will not be an official thing. We will make somebody else or use the time for something else. So that is happening on the 30th, 31st and 1st. January 30th and 31st and 1st February of 2026 in silent shows in Mysore. I request all of you to register. We are trying to get in more people, because that is an area where the governor sometimes loses money. In fact, if you wanted to know, the last year Keshav has lost a lot of money on that program. Okay, so that is Sneha Saurabha for all of you. District programs. You have the upcoming membership development happening in Sulia on the 30th of August and 31st in Mysore. On the 30th of August, it's conducted by Rotary Club of Sulia, and then 31st it's hosted by Rotary Mysore Southeast. Then the Rotary Foundation seminar held on the 8th and 9th of November, hosted by again Puttur. Then you have the Rahla program, Rotary Club of Mangalore North, on the 14th of September. Now all these programs are very, very good, excellent. You have to participate to learn more about Rotary. Yes, if all of you can log into Rotary News, My Rotary, and get into the learning site and learn, for you it is not necessary, but most of us don't go into the My Learning Center. So if you can get into a learning center, then I'll have to come to you to learn for Rotary. Okay? Now, global grants. Global grants, I'm not very sure if the Ralakate has applied for any one. So it is a must that you also try to find some partner. Again, today we had the very sad news of past Governor Ranjan Kinney from USA passing away. It's a very sad moment because he has contributed a lot of projects to 3181 and 3182. Like one of the projects conducted or on the anvil at Puttur Club, it's still there, supported by Ranjan Kinney. I pray that his soul rest in peace. You should participate in a global grant. So you should at least have a $30,000 project. Yes, we'll find some money. Then in Chennai, they want to conduct the world's largest membership development seminar on the 23rd and 24th of August. It's conducted by both the Rotary International directors, Captain or Flight Lieutenant KP Nagesh and M. Muruganandam from Trichy. Both of them are looking at something like at least 10,000 people to gather in Chennai on the 23rd and 24th of August. So kindly register. It is only about 1,999 or something like that. You can register. And it will be a program where there is an announcement. If there are any very new major donors, they will be honored on the 23rd. If there are AKS members means people who wish to donate or who have donated $0.25 million to the Rotary Foundation, they will also be honored at Lead 25 happening in Chennai. So kindly register. The other day, Rotary International Director KP Nagesh called me on telephone. Hey Ramki, ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಪಟ್ಟೆ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಬರ್ತಿದೆ ಮೈಸೂರ್ದು. I was wondering what is he talking about. ಸರ್ ಏನು ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಸರ್? ಅದೇ ನೀನು ಹೇಳಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ಪ್ರಿವೆನ್ಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ಬೆಟರ್ ದೆನ್ ಕ್ಯೂರ್. ಅದೊಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಅದಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ನೆನ್ನೆ ನೋಡಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೈಸೂರು. ಏನು ಸರ್ ಅದು? ಡ್ರಗ್ಸು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರನೇ a person manufacturing the drugs. 600 crores worth of drugs is seized in Mysore. ನೀನೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀಯಾ? I was shocked. What can I do for it? Isn't it? So he was sitting in the police commissioner's office in Bangalore and calling me. 8th of August, that is the day before yesterday, we are having a meeting to have a drug-free Karnataka. So if you are not able to come, I will also see that, I do an arrangement by virtually, but it never happened. But he will definitely, the police, I think DCP handling that department spoke to me, one Savitri, and I was telling, illa madam, school alla namge hatra interact club members idare, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ಅವರು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಪ್ರಮೋಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ ನೀನು ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ, ಯು ಟೇಕ್ ಅವರ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್, ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಕಮ್ ಟು ದ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್. ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಮೇಡಮ್? ಇಲ್ಲ, ಆಗಲೇ ಚಾಕ್ಲೇಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಯಿತು. I think all of you should be aware. People are distributing chocolates free in school. Never, you should tell your child, your ward, not to accept any kind of a chocolate given to you. These chocolates contain the first doses of your drug. The second day also he will give, the third day also he will give, and he will vanish from the scene. Your child will be induced into use of this bad substance. So you should be a little more careful. It's happened in Karnataka. They have checked a lot of cars and a lot of medicine shops in Mysore, caught them having 5 kilos, 500 grams, 40 grams, 50 grams. So please be aware. Please be aware that such a thing is happening around you. Be very observant with your child. See that such a thing never happens. Because I remember earlier in one of your membership development seminars, Vikram's membership development seminar or some seminar, Dr. Ravi Tunga spoke about how his brother lost his child. Not because of any drug, just because the miss or the teacher said, I'm coming home to talk to your parents. Just that, and the boy committed suicide hanging from the window. So please be aware, even beating up your child is not encouraged. Don't be harsh. Be very friendly with your children. The other area where none of you are sort of recognizing is the Ride for Rotary. The Ride for Rotary 10 is going to happen. There are hardly 10 people doing this momentous foundation program, and they donate to the foundation nothing less than $25,000 to $50,000 per year. I think we should definitely acknowledge their services. Only about 10 people, and nowhere we are proud of them. Now that I think probably this year also will be there. Umesh is the treasurer here and is present here. I'm so happy that your club has found some land to do a CSR project. I think that also needs a big round of applause. Yes, Bikram has found time now that he is not very busy. He has taken time to convince Akshaya Foundation, and then you found the land, again going around and meeting all the politicians and getting it signed and handing it, having an MOU signed with the Akshaya Foundation, and happily you will have a CSR project. Probably we are contemplating whether this donation of 65 lakhs can go through the Rotary Foundation India and get back to this project. So that is again a big possibility. Thereby the Ralakate will get that 65 lakhs credit into their account. It's only a notional credit. Now I would like to end my talk with the week's magazine cover. This week's magazine cover says, Indian villages that dress the world. Indian villages that dress the world. You just see, and here it is written, Hollywood actor Zendaya in a sari embroidered in a West Bengal village. Don't you think the world is shrinking? Don't you think the world is including us? So we have to be inclusive of people. Diversity, equity, inclusion, we only say it by name. Now you should definitely practice it, and this advertisement I thought befits Rotary also. A West Bengal village is decking up a Hollywood actor. Okay, so like this, if we can be inclusive, all the community service happening will happen very easily. If you identify a person, sorry, ivrge eno tondre ide, solp help maadi, medical, you will call Ranjan, doctor, sir, some problem is there. Ranjan will see something happens and we will be able to solve that issue. I'm happy past Governor Devdas Rai is entering. Thank you so much, sir. You told you may not be able to come, but nonetheless you have found a way of coming. Friends, I have had one of my best governor's official visit today. Thank you, the Ralakate Club, once again. Thank you all the members, and thank you for listening to me. I think I overshot my time, but I have not completed that 9 o'clock. So I'm still below the 9 o'clock. Thank you so much. Thank you. Namaskara. Thank you.
We just heard from our district governor, the very embodiment of poise and dignity. A truly enterprising entrepreneur whose vision and drive inspire both business excellence and Rotary District 3181. District Governor Rotarian Ramakrishna PK for turning ideas into impact and being there as a shining example of that very spirit. Moving forward, our club treasurer, Rotarian JP Rai, will now recognize the guests in the audience.
ದೇಳೆ ಕಪ್ಪಳು ಕ್ಲಬ್ದಿಗೆ ಬತ್ತಿನ ಅಂಚಿನ ಮಾತ ಬಿನ್ನೇರಿಗೆ ಉದಾಲ್ದಿಂಜಿನ ಸುಲುಮೇಲು ಅಂಚನೆ ಬತ್ತಿನ ಬಿನ್ನೇರಿಗೆ ಮಾತನ ನಮ್ಮ ಲೇಪುನ ಒಂಜಿ ಪುದರ್ ಲೇಪುನ ಒಂಜಿ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಸುರುಟು ನಮ್ಮ ಮಲ್ಲ ಬಿನ್ನೇರ ಆಯನಂಚಿನ ಮೇಜರ್ ಡೋನರ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಗವರ್ನರ್ ರಾಮಕೃಷ್ಣ ಕೆ, ಮೇಜರ್ ಡೋನರ್ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ Devdas Rai, Assistant Governor Rotarian Dr. Chennagiri Gowda, Rotarian Dr. Ravishankar Rao, Zonal Lieutenant Rotarian Gangadhar Kulai, Rotarian Sandeep Rao Idya, Rotarian Prashant Rai, Zonal Lieutenant Rotarian Santosh D'Souza, Zonal Lieutenant Rotarian Shivaram Ye, Club President and Secretaries, Rotary Club of Suratkal, President Ramachandra B. Kundar, Secretary Ram Mohan Y, Rotary Club of Mangalore Baikampadi, Rotarian Dinesh L. Bangera, Rotary Club of Mangalore Port Town, President Rotarian Vasu Naik, Rotary Club Mangalore of Sunrise, Rotarian Manish Jalan, Secretary Rotarian Dr. Vijay Pai, Rotary Club of Mangalore Central, President Rotarian Bhaskar Raikata, Rotary Club of Mangalore Metro, Secretary Rotarian Shivani Baliga, Rotary Club of Midtown, President Rotarian Dolpi Pinto, Secretary R.K. Hebbar, Rotary Club of Mangalore Seaside, President Rotarian Ashok M.K., Secretary Manohar Kadri, Rotary Club of Mangalore East, President Rotarian Raghavendra S., Secretary Rotarian Dheeraj Shetty, Rotary Club of Mangalore Hillside, President Rotarian Peter Pinto, Secretary Rotarian Vasudeva Shettigar, Rotarian RC Club of Mangalore Derlekate, President Rotarian Anita Ravishankar, Secretary Lata Vikram, Rotary Club of Mangalore City, President Rotarian Sajana Bhaskar, Rotary Club of Mangalore Downtown, President Rotarian Satyajit Rao, Joint Secretary Rotarian Rajesh Shetty, Rotary Club of Mangalore South, President Rotarian Harish Adiyar, Secretary Rotarian Suryakant Naik, Rotary Club of Mangalore North, President Rotarian Dr. M.S. Arun Kumar Shetty, Rotary Club of Mangalore Coastal, President Rotarian Subodh Kumar Das, Secretary Rotarian Kiran Prasad Rai, District Leaders, Rotarian Dr. Shiva Prakash, District Chairman, Public Image, Rotarian Ranganath Kini, International Events Chairman, Dr. Surya Narayan, District Chairman, Annual Fund, Dr. Sachidanand, Portal Age, Past AG, Rotarian Tanuja Subodh, RC Coastal, Rotarian Asha Kiran Rai, RC Coastal, Rotarian Harish Shetty, RC Port Town, Rotarian PF Rahman, RC Port Town, B. Harish Shetty, Chairman Rotary, Ashok Ujjodi, RC South, Rotarian Major Donor Ritesh Baliga, past District Secretary, Rotarian Rajendra Kalbavi, past District Secretary, Rotarian Umesh Mysore, District Secretary, Rotarian Dr. Ranjan RK, RC Mangalore City, Rotarian Pratibha Rao, RC Mangalore City, Rotarian Geeta Anand Pai, RC Hillside.
Requesting our President, Rotarian Dr. Anita Ravishankar, to present a memento to our District Governor, Rotarian Ramakrishna PK. To our Assistant Governor, Rotarian PHF, Dr. Ravi Shankar Rao. To our Zonal Lieutenant, Rotarian Prashant Rai. Rotarian Ravindra Shetty Ulidottu, Director International Service, will now propose a vote of thanks.
Rotary Club ರಳಕಟ ಅಫಿಷಿಯಲ್ ವಿಸಿಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಗವರ್ನರ್ ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ಇರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ನಮ್ಮ ಇವತ್ತು ಬೆಳಗ್ಗಿನಿಂದ ಸಂಜೆವರೆಗೆ ಭಾಳ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಚುರುಕಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಯಶಸ್ವಿಗೊಳಿಸಿದಂಥ ನಮ್ಮ ಜಿಲ್ಲಾ ಗವರ್ನರ್ ರೊಟೇರಿಯನ್ ಪಿ ಕೆ ರಾಮಕೃಷ್ಣ ಅವರಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಲಬ್ಬಿನ ವತಿಯಿಂದ ಹಾರ್ದಿಕವಾದ ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಅಸಿಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಗವರ್ನರ್ ರವಿಶಂಕರ್ ರಾವ್, ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಝೋನಲ್ ಲೆಫ್ಟಿನೆಂಟ್ ವಲಯ ಸೇನಾನಿ ಪ್ರಶಾಂತ್ ರೈ ಅವರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಹಾರ್ದಿಕವಾದ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಲಬ್ಬಿನ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಅನಿತಾ ರವಿಶಂಕರ್ ರಾವ್ ಬಹಳ ಒಂದು ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥಿತವಾಗಿ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಕ್ರಿಯಾಶೀಲರಾಗಿ ಕ್ಲಬ್ಬನ್ನು ನಡೆಸ್ತಿರುವಂಥ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಅನಿತಾ ರವಿಶಂಕರ್ ಅವರು ಕೂಡ ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಇಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ರೊಟೇರಿಯನ್ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಅನಂತನ್ ಅವರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಹಾರ್ದಿಕವಾದ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ IPP ನಮ್ಮ ಸೌಮ್ಯ ಆರ್ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ ಅವರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ನಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಲಬ್ಬಿನ ಬಹಳ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಲಬ್ಬಿನ ಕಾರ್ಯದರ್ಶಿ ಲತಾ ವಿಕ್ರಮ್ ಅವರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಬಂದಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ನಮ್ಮ ನೇಬರಿಂಗ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ಬಿನ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಸೆಕ್ರೆಟರಿಗಳು, ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಲೀಡರ್ಸ್, ನಮ್ಮ IPDG ರೋಟೇರಿಯನ್ ಮೇಜರ್ ಡೋನರ್ ದೇವದಾಸ್ ರಾಯ್, ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ನಮ್ಮ IPDG ವಿಕ್ರಮ್ ದತ್ತ, ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ನಮ್ಮ ಇಲ್ಲಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ರೋಟ್ರಿ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಗವರ್ನರ್ಸ್, ನೇಬರಿಂಗ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ನ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಸೆಕ್ರೆಟರಿ ಬಂದಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಹಾರ್ದಿಕ ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತಾ ಪರೋಕ್ಷವಾಗಿ ಪರೋಕ್ಷವಾಗಿ ಸಹಕರಿಸಿದಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಹಾರ್ದಿಕ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಭಾಳ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮನ ನಿರೂಪಣೆ ಮಾಡಿದಂಥ ನಮ್ಮ ತಪಸ್ಯ ಅವರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಮತ್ತು ಲಕ್ಷಾರೈ ಪ್ರೇಯರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅವರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಹಾರ್ದಿಕ ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿ ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನು. ನಮ್ಮ ಮೈಸೂರಿಂದ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಉಮೇಶ್, ಅವರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ರೊಟೇರಿಯನ್ ಉಮೇಶ್ ಅವರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಹಾರ್ದಿಕವಾದ ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತಾ ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಮಾತುಗಳನ್ನು ನಂದಿಸ್ತೇನೆ.
Will adjourn the meeting now. I request Sergeant at Arms and Club Service Director Rotarian Rajivi Kempumannu to uncollar the President. Rotarians, ladies and gentlemen, it has been an enjoyable evening. The floor is now open for fellowship and dinner. Shubharatri, this is Tapasya Ravi Shankar signing off.